Hey guys, welcome to my page. My name is Dinao, and this is... Hey guys, welcome to my page. My name is Dinao, and on this channel, I'm going to be sharing with you guys all things beauty. I'm absolutely loving a lot of lifestyle content, and I really want to incorporate that at some point. And in fact, I'm going to let you guys know everything that I have planned with regards to my channel throughout this video, where we'll be creating this flawless foundation routine. For this video, I'm going to be using some new goodies from Wbeauty, which is launching in South Africa on the 24th of November. So I'm going to be sharing some details about their products and also doing a review. I feel like there's no need for a get to know me when you don't know me yet. But if you want to know me, please make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I go ahead and post some videos. I will let you guys know how often I'm planning to be posting videos. And to all my current subscribers, guys, I'm so obsessed with this thing, I don't even know. Please make sure to leave a comment and a great big like. And yeah, guys, I think we can get right into it. If you want to see how I go from this to this, continue watching. So because this video is about that flawless foundation base, I am going to go in with my eyes and brows off camera. Let's just get into some Wbeauty. As I mentioned, they are going to be launching in South Africa on the 24th of November. I'm going to place their Instagram and website on the screen and in the description box below. I have 2, 4, 6 foundations. They did launch 24 foundations. I think that's pretty fantastic for a beginner's makeup line. And I also have 2 illuminators. Yeah, and they have 3 in total, and then they also have an eyeshadow palette. So in terms of the illuminators, which is what I want to start with, we have Spice Gold and all of the lights. Sorry. Ooh. This is what the packaging looks like. This is so pretty. I actually just need to give it to them. In terms of packaging, like the whole black and the whole foil illuminated look, I absolutely love. Even with their foundation, like so pretty. And even this, the illuminator actually even feels heavy. It feels like quality. It doesn't, yeah, I'm actually, this is really nice. Spice Gold has like a pinky undertone, and all of the lights has more of like a golden bronzy undertone. For a really beautiful foundation base, you really want to have well moisturized or primed skin. I went ahead and I've placed my aloe vera gel and my vitamin C serum. I am gonna go in with some SPF 50 plus. You can use an SPF 30, you can use an SPF 50, whatever floats your boat. And I'm gonna rub that into my skin. Like that. Like then I take whatever's left onto my ears and also down onto my neck. So the first thing I'm gonna do is actually take my sponge and I'm just gonna damp it. I'm gonna place about a drop, and I'm gonna first go place it on all the high points of my face where I would naturally highlight, like that. I like how that goes on so far. It's not patchy. It does dry down quite quickly, so you might want to move. That looks really pretty. I would actually even just rock it like this as an everyday wear where I'm not wearing makeup, but I do want to have that healthy glow and shine. This would easily be something that I could grab. Yeah, it feels very nice actually. When it comes to illuminators, I would highly recommend that you use a sponge, simply because it's actually quite a thick product. When you're using a brush, you're definitely going to feel it, especially if you are someone with oily skin like myself. And notice how I deliberately actually didn't place any illuminator on my chin. which naturally I would, simply because that's where I'm breaking out. So I don't want to gravitate attention there. So if you place any form of highlight or illuminators on breakouts, it enhances, like, they get the stage performance they're looking for. So I completely stay away from placing any form of highlight or illuminator on any form of breakouts. For a beginner or even someone at pro level, I still prefer to place my contour and highlights underneath my foundation, and then again on top to enhance what it is that we have done. This is what the foundation looks like. I won't lie, I'm a bit bummed, especially from the illuminator packaging to the foundation packaging. This is definitely more durable in the sense that it's definitely not going to break, but the two levels of quality for me, no. Now, let's grab F400. I'm pretty sure this is my shade. First, just gonna give this a shake. I really feel like this is my foundation shade. It's such a nice refreshing scent. Like, it feels like, it smells like a summer scent. This one is the F420. F420 definitely has more of a red undertone, whereas the F400 has more of a yellow undertone. Just gonna remove that. If you're someone who doesn't know or understand what your undertone shade is, just have a look at the back of your hand. If you have green veins, you're definitely a warm undertone, whereas if you're someone who has like blue veins, you're definitely more of a cool undertone. If you can't see your veins, you are a neutral undertone. I know I'm definitely not a red undertone because I look really dark. It's just not flattering at all. Whereas where I'm wearing foundation that's more yellow or golden, it sits really well on my skin. Next. Okay, we're gonna go in with some contouring and highlighting, and I'm gonna be letting you guys in on all the tips and secrets that makeup artists don't tell you. When it comes to highlighting, when it comes to contouring, it's all about the blending. Whether you go 2 shades lighter, whether you go 6 shades lighter, whatever it is that you do, it's all about how you go ahead and blend that out. Wbeauty doesn't have concealers, so I'm gonna go in with these L'Oreal Infallible concealers, starting off first with the lightest one. This is the Caramel number 335, and I like a very bright under eye. When we say bright, you're just saying a very light under eye, or an under eye that like sticks out really well. If you're from my Instagram page, by the way, please let me know in the comment section below. I'm going to leave that just to get a little bit tacky, and this is something else that a lot of makeup artists don't tell you, is that when it comes to makeup, a lot of the time you're just sitting and waiting for it to dry down or blending something else out before you actually go ahead and blend out whatever it is that you have placed. The reason why you do that, you just get more performance out of the products that you're using. So right now I'm just going to let that sit for a little bit. Maybe I should put on some lashes. In fact, let me tell you guys about my page. Right, so my beauty page is going to be something that I actually want to record in a more vlog style setting, and not so much sit down. Only reason because I actually really just enjoy vlogs. So I want to show you guys things like the durability of makeup. So Wbeauty claims that their foundation is long wearing, so I would actually take you guys on a journey on a complete day with me to see whether it is or it isn't, and also just to hear other people's reviews on how my foundation or makeup for that day looks. Going in store with me when purchasing products, from the moment I receive products, I pretty much just want to hop into recording so you guys get to experience an unboxing with me and my first time impression basically of the product. And yeah guys, just basically taking you on a makeup journey and not so much just sit down reviews. Yes, there will definitely be a lot of sit down reviews that I will be doing because my life is actually quite boring, so there's not always much to do. So on those kind of days, I will sit down and just do a normal review. And I'm planning on posting twice a week, so I'm looking at Sundays and Wednesdays. That might change, but I'll also just go with when you guys are mostly interactive or actually watching my videos. So we'll play around with the time frames. I'm gonna go ahead and use this Real Techniques Expert Concealing Brush. I really love this brush in terms of blending out. Because I'm going to use two concealers, I'm not going to go underneath my eye or directly underneath my eye with this one. I am, however, just going to go around like that. And always and don't forget your nose. That area is not cute when there's evidently no product. So this has pretty much been my new updated foundation routine from what I used to post on Instagram, which is fantastic because I feel like, we get to switch things up a bit. So I'm just gonna blend this out. I'm now gonna go in with the number 338 honey shade. I've actually gone quite light with the caramel shade, but it's still in my undertone group because it's still quite warm on my face. Bringing in this honey shade on top of that is going to bring more warmth while still picking up the brightness from the caramel shade which we just used. If you have dark under eyes, take the shade that you use as your contour and place that underneath your eyes. You don't need to go by Wbeauty color correcting and friends. You can just go ahead and take what you use as your contour underneath your eyes and let that sit and literally dry down, and then go on top of that with your concealer, whatever shade it is that you're using. With this shade, I'm now gonna go directly underneath my eyes. And I'm also gonna clean up my eyeshadow like that. If you are someone who has breakouts anywhere where we're placing the highlights, you definitely don't want to go in sweeping motions. I would highly recommend that you just go ahead and you just pat it in to your skin. And that's what we look like. As you can see, we pretty much just focused on this triangular space on our face, and naturally you can already see where it is then that we need to contour, so that's already mapped out for us. I'm gonna go in with a contour shade, which is number 342 in the shade Coffee. That's it. Now you need to see how do you like your contour. Do you want to take it straight to your mouth? Some people like flicking it up and giving definition to their cheeks. If you've never contoured before and it's your first time, just bring it straight to your mouth. So suck in and bring it straight to your mouth. I'm going to place on my forehead. I'm also going to place on my nose. And I'm going to blend this inward. I've learned this trick. I've learned this thing of doing this line now. If it doesn't look good, I'm gonna go over my lip like that and under, and we wait.
A few minutes later.
Okay, I'm going to use the small dome brush from Catrice. It's actually a highlighter brush. And I'm going to, in circular motion, blend this contour upwards. Take it down and take whatever's left. Down like that. And then I'm going to come back to my forehead. So again, you want to go in circular motion. Shaking it up. Like that. I'm going to blend out my chin. Again, I'm dabbing. especially if you have scarring, like, dabbing is your friend. You know what, as long as you're following me, dabbing is your friend. I'm gonna then go underneath my chin and then I'm going to come here where we highlighted. When it's that stiff to move, you know you're about to look chiseled, which is the reason why you contour and highlight, for those of you who are wondering. You are literally emphasizing your face structure. You're gonna look chiseled, you're gonna look prim, you're gonna look proper. You might have an oily nose happening, but you know, such as life, we move. Let's bring down the contour just a little bit. Here you don't necessarily need it to sit. Like that, and then you want to go over it using dabbing motions. Now we're going to go in with foundation to pretty much bring everything together. I'm going to use this flat angled brush over here by Wbeauty, and I prefer to first tap my foundation onto my brush, and you see where there's a very clear indication between the difference of us highlighting and contouring. That's what we definitely want to go ahead place our foundation, because the point of makeup is not to show people that you know how to contour and highlight by showing them your contour and highlight. And this is why foundation brings everything together. Now I'm going to use this blush brush from the Wbeauty and Sir John collection. Again, I'm just going over my foundation, tapping over it, and I'm working in circular motion. Like that. And you want to take that down to your neck. Using the same Real Techniques brush where I blended out my highlights, I'm going to use that also to blend out this contour that has been sitting here for a minute. So in terms of setting, I'm first going to start off with the MAC NC50 pressed powder, using the same brush that we use to highlight, contour, and get our life together. I like using the same brushes. I don't like using too many brushes. That's one thing you'll learn about me. I'm just going to look up and place that right underneath our eyes. This is going to give us a very airbrushed look. Then I'm going to use the Spice Gold Illuminator. Let's give it a run. I'm going to place that on my cheeks. Very important, if you have big pores like anywhere here by your cheeks, you don't want to stop your highlighter anywhere in this area. You want to stop before. So even if it means you're just going a little bit more higher, then rather do that. Next, I'm going to go in with the NYX Mineral Setting Powder. Yep, over that illuminator. And because we already set our eyes, this becomes so much easier. I'm wearing black, so I'm just going to lean forward a bit. And I like using this triangular sponge. You can get these at MAC, dischem. Anyway. Then I'm also going to place underneath our contour where we also highlighted. And I take it all the way. Two things that you want to do to finish up. I'm going to go in with my bronzer to clean up. And I'm only focusing where I contoured. The reason why most makeup artists won't even show you this is because, honestly, your fault. A lot of people then complain, oh, that's too many steps. Isn't there a shorter way of doing that? oh, but no. Then when you show the shorter way, then it's like, oh, but I don't look like how you looked like here. And then it's like, now I'm gonna actually set my face using the same brush and going back to my setting powder from MAC. That's where I'm going to be removing everything. I'm going to use the bronzer to also clean up here. To set my face, I'm going to use the Wbeauty setting spray, covering my eyes. And I'm going to use the Wbeauty face powder in the shade Plum. So I like to place it also here by my forehead. Definitely not that much. And to finish off, you can go in again with a highlighter. I'm just going to go in for my nose. Okay, for my lips, I'm going to go in with a nude. This is Nude Town Express by Catrice. It's like a velvety nude lipstick. I'm just going to go over our cream highlight a little bit. You don't even have to do much because that illuminator is going to just pierce through. With a clean sponge over your illuminator and the highlighter that we placed, and you'll see your illuminator is literally just gonna pew like it is right now. Okay, I'm quickly gonna put on some lashes. The sun is literally gone, and I'll be right back for my final thoughts. Okay, there you guys have it. I just went in and retouched my nose. Just my final thoughts. I think Tesh Beauty is actually onto something really amazing. I really want to see them continue growing this quality that they've brought in. I've been feeling like with Instagram boutiques where you buy like foundations or you buy eyeshadows or whatever the case might be, and it's just a nightmare. And so I really hope that they continue in terms of changing the narrative of quality standards with online makeup brands. Their foundation has literally not oxidized at all. It's definitely a very soft matte finish. It is quite thickly, so I would rather use this foundation more in like a very overcast day, like today it's perfect, or for when it's cold. That's certainly when I'd like without a doubt reach for it. The illuminator is absolutely amazing. I like also the fact that you can use it for multi-purposes in terms of using it on bare face or as a highlighter. Can't wait to try even give it like a little shot on my Wbeauty. Really enjoyed that product. Really love the packaging of the illuminator too, and as I mentioned, not a fan at all of the packaging for the foundation. So yeah, let me just quickly dust this off. If you are not subscribed and you've watched my whole video, please make sure to subscribe. And if you haven't left a comment yet, make sure to also go ahead and leave a comment, like, and share with any of your friends that you feel might need this really well in-depth video for foundation. And yeah, guys, until next time, thank you so much for tuning into my page, guys, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys.